If Framer is showing an error code override missing, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the fastest way to fix it step by step. This usually happens when Framer can't find a file, a component, or an import path inside your local module. And the good news is that it's usually a simple fix once you know where to look. If this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more Framer and no-code tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. First, open your project in Framer. Once you're inside the project, go to Assets, then Code, and open the file that is causing the error. This is the best place to start because the issue is usually connected to a local code file, a component, or an import inside that module. When you open the file, take a careful look at the error message and identify the exact line or section Framer is flagging. Next, check your import paths. A lot of the time, the problem is just a typo in a file name or folder path. Make sure the file name is written correctly, the extension is correct if needed, and the path matches the actual location in your project. Even a small difference in capitalization or spelling can cause Framer to throw an error. So if your module is importing something like a component or helper file, confirm that every path points to a real file that actually exists. After that, verify that the imported file is still in your project. If you deleted, renamed, or moved the file recently, Framer may still be trying to reference the old version. That will break the module and trigger the override missing error. If you find a broken reference, either restore the missing file or update the import so it points to the new location. Now check the module itself for syntax errors. Look for any red errors, missing brackets, missing commas, broken tags, or invalid JavaScript or React code. If you pasted code from somewhere else, one small formatting issue can cause the whole file to stop working. Fix each syntax issue one by one, then save again and see if the error clears. Next, make sure your functions and components are exported properly. If Framer needs to use something from that file, it has to be exported correctly with the export keyword. If a component is defined but not exported, Framer won't be able to access it, and that can create the override missing problem. So check that every component you want to use is being exported the right way. Another important step is to avoid unsupported packages. Framer works best with built-in functionality and simple JavaScript or React code. If your local module depends on a package Framer doesn't support, that can trigger errors that look confusing at first. If you suspect that's the issue, try removing the unsupported dependency and replacing it with a simpler approach. You should also remove or fix any broken imports from deleted files. This is one of the most common causes of local module errors. If a file was removed but the code is still importing it, Framer will continue looking for it and fail. Clean up those imports, save the file, and make sure there are no references to files that no longer exist. Once you've made your fixes, save the file and go back to your site to test it again. Refresh the page and check whether the error is gone. In many cases, Framer will update immediately once the file is corrected, the import paths are fixed, and the missing exports are restored. If everything is working now, great. You fixed the Framer error code override missing issue in your local module. If not, go back through the checklist slowly and compare each import, export, and the file path. Most of the time, the solution is hidden in one small mistake. If this video helped you solve the problem, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if you want more Framer troubleshooting tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.